You fed and put the old man back in his room. He seems to be fine eating and staying there. Carla is knocked the fuck out. Darlene appears to believe she is an Irish nurse. Henry Adam Barber III is moaning outside, possibly with broken bones. You found the body of Dr. Brewer, and the body of another guy is in the patient wing. What would you like to do next?
I'm gonna tell Clint about the body I found, because I want to know about the body he found.
Okay, fantastic. So you guys like exchange all the info you have.
Yes.
I think I want to like do a like little spinny circle and like motion for like Clint to follow me.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. You just trust the dog at this point? Okay, cool. Great.
Tell me where the dog takes you.
And I trot to Dr. Brewer's corpse, trying to carefully go around any kind of blood, but then just kind of point with my nose toward his forehead.
The dog is indicating the bloody forehead. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a closer look.
Fantastic. So, what skill might help you here at all? You could potentially roll a language skill if you have anything under anthropology or anything that's like, maybe history if you know any history. Something that's kind of like something that might help you with a symbol.
No, I know English and I know chemistry.
I would love for you to roll English right now.
I passed.
Okay, this is not English.
Fantastic.
You are 100% confident. This is some weird bullshit. It is not English. It is not Roman letters.
It's not English, just bullshit.
And
That's what Ryan thinks.
That's what Clint Featherfirth thinks.
Solid.
That's my
I'm gonna try and commit it to memory.
Okay.
If there's anything easy to like draw it on nearby, or
yeah, you could totally check out the desk. I mean, the desk has notebooks and pens.
I'm gonna yell up. What, did you find anything?
I found a weird symbol.
Can you
that I
describe it
should
to me in detail?
And there also is that freshly written letter, too.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So I'm going to search for like a writing utensil and use the letter if I have to, but otherwise get, fresh paper and draw the symbol so I can bring it around to people.
Okay, fantastic. So you've done... Well, okay. We're gonna see how good of an artist you are. I want you to roll art.
That's a skill?
That's a skill.
What's the like unskilled
5%.
number for it?
Now it's not
it's the one right under archaeology.
It's a pretty easy, like, so the symbol itself, I'm going to describe, it's done in blood, so it's a little bit, like, strange and smeared. It brings to mind a wheel with spokes, but the spokes are very complicated and do not all meet in the middle. So we're going to see you roll art and see how close you get.
49.
Okay, so what you draw is extremely rudimentary. You're being really fast. You're just getting kind of the broad strokes of it, and you're probably missing some like tendrils and whatnot. But you got a circle with some squiggly lines down on a piece of paper that are close to where they are on the body.
So I want to do that before I leave, like, the upstairs and maybe more bad things happen. I do want to get, like, a bunch of sedatives on my person.
Okay, great. So we're going to raid the drug closet. And, yep, you just grab as many sedatives as you can shove in your pockets.
Great.
Beautiful. Do we want to do anything else in this room?
Nope. I'm ready to bring it down to Ambrose. He's yelling at me.
Okay, great.
This is a disturbing question. How bloodied is the bone saw?
Immensely.
Even the handle?
There's enough of like a space around it that there's some spots that are that's not like completely blood soaked, like where the hand would have been. But otherwise, it is Unfortunately, you do not have human hands to like pick it up and try to get any more information out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to gingerly.
You're gonna pick up the bone saw with your mouth?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. That's gross.
Did they have tetanus in 1920?
He's a dog. He'll be fine.
Like, because if the hand was there, I'm literally like a particular like little dog, and I'm just like.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's why you asked if there's any blood on it. Okay. So great. So yeah, you managed to just very gingerly, like with your teeth, is pick up the part of the handle that's not like drenched in blood. It doesn't smell like, it tastes and smells like blood. It's like very overwhelming for you. But you're probably not gonna get blood on your snoot.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you've got a bone saw in your mouth now.
Yeah.
That's a dog's favorite kind of saw.
Hell yeah. Including my own.
Ba-boom. All right, so fantastic. I will say that while you were rifling through drawers, looking for paper to draw this, you found a full set of keys and a loaded .38 revolver.
Well, dang.
Excellent.
I got 2 guns.
If you would like to also shove those in your pockets, that sounds fine to me. Fantastic. So, all right, have we done everything in here we want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I will tell you that at this point, we're getting, it's about noon. It's noonish. We're getting close to noon. You guys slept in pretty late. Great. You've got a bone saw. You've got all that stuff. Are you heading back downstairs to Ambrose? Fantastic. Yes. Everybody reconvenes. Would you like Ambrose to take
Show me the art.
Yes.
Hand it to me. I would like to peruse it.
So I give him my beautiful little art.
I would like to interpret this. Can I do an art check? Or is that something else?
Same kind of idea, like out of like art or anthropology or history or like something with languages. Like what is your highest skill?
I mean, I have a 70 in English. But,
again, that won't help us in this specific instance.
No, I've got a 25 in art history.
So go ahead and roll against your art history. See what you can get out of this.
46. Dang it.
You have your luck.
I do have my luck. Fuck. How much? Ooh, that's math. That's what? 21? Fuck. We need answers. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
All right, you're gonna push it so that you know something about this symbol.
I've read a lot of detective novels.
You've read a lot of detective, and you know art history, like all leisurely rich young men do.
Exactly.
This symbol, so it reminds you of a hieroglyphic that you have seen before. It puts you in mind of a ancient Egyptian frieze that you've seen pictures of. This symbol was in it, but there's a lot of contention over... You recognize it from the ancient Egyptian frieze. The current academic thoughts about this symbol is that it's not from Egypt. That what it is a symbol from a different language from some invaders. But it's not really clear who the invaders are. There's a lot of different explanations. Some people are like, oh, it's the sea people, which like the ancient Egyptians would fight. Somebody else said that this is like a whole different group. But you remember the frieze as a fight scene, and that this symbol was part of it.
I am going to relate all that information to the dog and the man, because I go into like a fugue state where I just regurgitate facts suddenly. And then I guess the last thing I'll be like, they don't know if it was another group or if it was the seamen.
I think for a brief second, because I've been waiting very patiently, my dog instincts take over and just kind of like hop around like, I have a saw!
Okay. You're like,
you might want to take that weapon away from that dog. We gotta get you a proper weapon. Give him the gun.
It looks like someone's being invaded, or likes invasions, whether it's a crazy inmate or something real. Speaking of which, who wants the gun?
I would love a gun. You have a gun? You have another gun?
We found another gun.
I would love another gun.
Is anyone good at pistols? Should we give it to the Civil War guy?
To the old man who doesn't know where he is?
We'll just, yeah, someone can steer him around in the wheelchair, and then,
The confused older gentleman, you want to arm him?
it's an option.
I would just say between me and that man, I would vote for me, personally.
If we get a fourth gun, he's getting a gun.
We can talk about that when we find the fourth gun. I don't know if Frank will feel the same way about this either. And he's currently asleep, so we can't get his opinion now. But I would definitely like to take a gun if you have an extra gun.
I'm gonna hand it over to him.
Having guns.
I hand over the gun.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. I have a gun. I would also like to say, speaking very, very naively of Egypt, my cat looks like a mummy, yes?
Ooh.
Symbol looks like Egypt symbol. These things are connected. They must be. Says every book I've read.
That's pretty cool.
I think we have... we have... Jesus Christ. I was like, we have an Egyptian on the loose. And I don't want to say that. But I did anyway. So that, honestly, that's what he would say. 1923 is what he says. He's like, we have an Egyptian on the loose.
That sounds like Scooby-Doo. Like, that sounds like an episode of Scooby-Doo that Cartoon Network is like, we can't air this.
We can't do that anymore.
we cannot air this anymore.
I think in a very different way this time, I kind of like brandished the saw. Like, then what the fuck is this?
Oh, right.
Egyptians can use saws, Dickie.
Yeah, don't be a racist, Dickie. They have arms and hands. You don't think they're capable of using saws?
So just to clarify, no one has removed the weapon from the dog.
I will take the saw from the dog.
Okay.
Can I inspect the saw from the dog?
Absolutely.
Spot hidden, perhaps?
I just
Yeah.
lay down and look a bit dejected.
No. 74.
It's covered in blood and real gross.
Ew, gross.
I'm gonna let both of y'all roll idea. No. I'm gonna let both of y'all, so both humans, go ahead and roll no. Sorry, Dickie, but I don't think the dog would necessarily know that much about the bone saw, and if you do know, it won't help them.
I beat it.
You beat it!
I know something.
Okay, and what about you, Clint?
Yes, passed.
Great, so you both recognize this, actually, as standard hospital, like, weaponry tool. It's not intended as a weapon. It is intended for, like, surgical purposes. You know this from Ambrose's recent stay and near-death experience at the Miskatonic Teaching Hospital in Arkham. The bone saw was not used in his procedure, but you did see bone saws while you were there. So y'all know that this is like a standard thing that is at hospitals or medical places.
Including a place like this, though?
Yes. In that you noticed, like, previously, like, the drug room was pretty well stocked with medical items. So it seems like this place is stocked to be like it's a mental hospital. So it's still able to function as supposed to be able to function as a hospital. Oh, my dog came up and, like, nose bumped me.
Oh.
He's like, Mom, you can't kill Dickie. He's a fan of Dickie the dog.
We were gonna kill Dickie.
Yeah, not
Any of you could die. I just want to reiterate.
True.
I know we're getting attached to these characters.
Not if we sedate everyone.
Just drug everybody. No
Everyone.
problems. Yeah, because that's never had a negative consequence. All right, I'm just going to give you a quick, like, what's the sitch? You're not hearing anything from the ladies upstairs. Perhaps no news is good news. You hear Colonel Billings in the patient wing, but he appears to be yelling to, like, a battalion of men he's commanding. So he's probably fine. He's yelling very confidently. You hear some, like, sad moaning and, like, oh, God, just end it. Just let me die from, like, outside. And that's your good friend, Henrietta Barber III. But he's outside. Y'all are in the foyer while you're standing there looking at some art, discussing ancient Egyptian mythology or history. We're not sure yet. The front door opens. And Leonard is standing there looking a little rough after his night. out in the woods a little, but he's got kind of a downcast expression, you know, and he seems to have like kind of like he's like kind of brushing down his like crazy, like the back is still like, but he's like brushing down the front, and he goes like, I forgot something upstairs that I would just like to go get really quick.
I'm gonna wheel myself in front of the stairs and put a hand on my new gun, not in a threatening way or anything, just there, just hand on gun, and be like, Leonard,
He's gonna walk towards the other staircase.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna go over there, bring out one of the pill bottles, and say, this is an upstairs pill. It's gonna bring you upstairs if you take 12 of them.
I don't think we need to give him 12. I'm gonna whisper.
Those don't really look like my Those don't really look like my medicines.
Which medicine do you take?
I take like a little blue one.
How about we'll go get 12 of those?
Also, I don't think it's 12.
How many is it?
I take 3 little blue pills morning and evening. I can go get it myself. It's just upstairs, right? And he like...
I think it's better if Nurse Ambrose goes and gets the bottles.
But stairs.
Blast it again.
I
will go and get the little blue pills, which I hope are not by accident.
Roll luck. And this is you looking at the like pockets full of medicine that you have already grabbed.
He's gotta be little and blue.
I passed. 31.
Okay, fantastic. You have a sizable number of little blue pills in your pocket. Oh yeah, that kind of looks like it. Hand it over.
Sure. So yeah, I'll give it to him.
Okay. So you give him 3?
Thing.
All of them?
I give him the whole bottle, but I don't like force him to take more than he wants to.
Okay. Okay, so he like pops 3, he like pops 3 of them and puts the bottle in his pocket, and he goes, let's see. He says, thanks! And he continues walking, like, towards the stairs and, like, up.
Leonard, I have some questions for you.
What? I'm busy!
Busy doing what?
Exactly. I'm going upstairs to get this thing I forgot.
What is the thing that you forgot?
To kill the women! He just books it.
I am going to shoot my gun!
All right, welcome to combat. Okay.
I mean, we made an active attempt to be in front of him, so
and I can't go stairs.
So we're gonna say, Clint, you have a chance to. We're gonna give Clint a chance to like grapple him to keep him from going up the stairs. So you're gonna roll against your brawl. I keep saying grapple because that's the old one, but Ambrose, what are you rolling? Are you jumping out of the wheelchair?
No, I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready.
Cool. All right, what'd you get?
We gotta protect these women.
11.
Beautiful. You tackle him. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna give Clint a fucking check mark to fucking brawl because he is constantly tackling hoes, and it's gone great every time. I feel like he's definitely improved, which we forgot to do that at the beginning of the session, is let people improve their checks, but we'll do it next time.
I didn't have any.
Aw. maybe next symbol, Amby.
It does.
Okay, great, you got him. Leonard's down. And
thank God, I didn't want to kill anyone today.
So he's like crying, and he's like, don't hurt me. And you're out of combat.
Is there anything around that I could, like, bind him with?
We have done this in the foyer before, and the best you've got is some garland.
Do you have any shoelaces? Does he have shoelaces?
He does not. So you notice he has, similar to Darlene, just like paper. And they're all torn up. Like the bottom of his feet are cut up from like walking around the woods.
Do I have shoelaces?
You have shoelaces?
I don't need shoes right now. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm going to take my shoelaces off, and I'm going to try to tie his hands with it.
Okay, so what is your dex?
50.
Okay, this is going to be a hard dex check because he is fighting you. So you get a little bit of help, and also there's shoelaces.
I thought you meant I was going to do that to, like, to take off my shoelaces, so I was like, wow, I'm really not good at this.
Oh, that one I'm going to... Ambrose has a man do that for him.
I've never untied my shoes.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
How do you do this?
Okay.
It's poor man's
what
work.
is this? I passed. 44.
Fantastic. So you're like tying up his wrists?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
So
behind
you-
his back if I can.
Oh, okay. So, like, Clint kind of helps you, and Clint, like, flips him over for you, and you get his hand around behind his back, and he's like, let me go! And he's telling you, like, you know they're the source of original sin. Man would not be led into temptation if it wasn't for them.
Yes, but we can't just kill women because of it.
I don't understand.
It's just a thing we can't do, Leonard. We just don't do it. It's not what nice people do.
So, we appreciate you being honest about your thoughts. That's really big here, and we want to continue that culture, even with all of the previous staff dead.
Are you gentle parenting Leonard right now?
No, if he's gonna, admit some more crimes, then we want that to happen.
3 more. I'm gonna ask him to take 3 more.
You want him to take 3 more of his meds. His arms are locked up.
Actually, before I do that, I want to pull out that ring of keys that I had before and ask him if he can tell me which ones lock the patient room.
Why would I tell you that? You're gonna lock me up.
Or we can force feed you like 300 of these pills.
Don't hurt
Yes,
me.
see if one of them's a truth pill.
You can't.
Yeah, one of them is bound to. Hey, one was an Irish pill, so you never know.
We could take them, see if we shoot you in the foot.
You're gonna shoot me.
Oh, just tell us which keys do what.
I mean, they didn't let me
Also,
have any
they're probably
keys.
going to shoot you, Leonard. Like, you killed 7 people. They're probably going to shoot you.
Exactly. I was about to call you out, Leonard, on the double standard.
Yeah, let's not talk about who's killing who here, Leonard.
But I'm a man.
Subjective.
How about, Leonard, if you tell us what keys are there, what keys will, get everyone in the patient room, we'll give you everything you want from the kitchen in your room with you.
If
Okay,
you tell us which keys are in there, we will give you 1 woman.
I was gonna lie to him about something much lesser than that. I hope we're lying to him.
I'm gonna be like, we'll give you 1 woman.
Genna would really
Well-
request that you shoot him. Genna is in the chat, like, shoot him. Which, just so you know. Leonard is thinking about his options. And he says, okay, bring me a woman.
No, keys first. Then we will bring you a woman.
Well, okay, they didn't...
And we
What?
can test it to make sure that you're not lying and telling a little fib.
They didn't let me have any keys.
And I'm gonna put my gun on him.
Oh God. Okay. Show me the key ring. Show me the key ring. Okay, he's gonna look and he's gonna be like, I don't know what most of that is, but I know for our rooms in the basement, they use the bronze ones. But I don't know besides that. I was only allowed out of the basement with supervision.
So your room's in the basement? Are there gonna be more dead women in the basement?
I don't think so. My first kill ever was Blanche, and I'm always gonna remember that. That was satisfying. I really appreciated y'all. That's just my accent. I gotta not just have my accent be Leonard. I really appreciated your help. We did the right thing there.
So
Again, we appreciate the honesty. Let's check out the basement and just see who's down there. Let's just get a lowdown of the situation and leave them up there for now.
I would rather not
We don't
go
want
in the
someone to kill the
basement.
women before you could get there, Leonard.
That's a good point. I don't really want to go in the basement though.
Why not, Pumpkin?
It's kind of spooky. It's a spooky place down there.
Can
In
I
what way?
can I trot up to the basement door and just listen?
Absolutely, roll listen.
Yeah. No.
Nope. Well,
Damn.
you don't hear anything.
Well.
I'm gonna follow
It's-
Dickie and
okay.
I will listen.
Let's see if you outlisten the dog. Let's go.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm listening for people sounds. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my listen? There it is. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Not a thing.
You also hear absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna open the basement door.
Okay.
I'll be like, Dickie, go. Fetch.
You're just gonna send the dog down first.
I can't go upstairs!
There are more
I have
stairs.
an idea, guys. I have an idea.
Okay.
Yes!
So I'm gonna look mainly to Leonard again
Okay.
and say, well, we're really interested in downstairs, and we think it'd be a good place for you to hang out. And like, you know, you've been very honest about killing all the women, which is great, but also bad. So we either would kind of need to like break your legs or something so you can't murder the women, or you can lead our little party. You're part of the team. You're part of, you know, it's a team building activity, and you're leading the way into the basement.
But you said I would get a woman. You would give me one.
Yeah.
They're in the basement!
Listen, Leonard's now on a performance improvement plan. Options are limited. Otherwise, he's gonna be let go.
Okay, fine. And you could see him kind of like he's looking a little sleepier now.
As my great-grandfather Ronnie Reagan said, you know, trust but verify. We have to make sure the key works.
Oh, okay. But I don't want to go down first. The dog should go first.
That's part of the deal now.
Fine.
I'll spot hidden before he goes down.
The dog is going to look down. What the humans see is just like a dark stairway with like one kind of like sad light bulb that's really not doing much in this, like at the bottom of the stairs that shows like a little portion of a hallway.
Well, that is terrifying.
Yay!
Leonard, we're not monsters. Can we think of any other light sources before we force you down there at gunpoint?
Well, you were gonna have the dog do a spot hidden real quick.
Yeah.
So, let's see what he finds, if anything.
Yes, I pass.
Okay, great. So, you peeking down the stairs, and you see... So, like, you just see, it's a hallway. You can't see anything from here besides, there's a door there's, like, an open door. You can smell things like paint and things like that kind of wafting out of there. Maybe somebody left a paint can open at some point or like not super tightly sealed. You can see it through like down the hallway, and then there's an open door, and you see you don't know what the name of this thing is, but you know it's the thing that heats homes and water. Humans would know it as a boiler. So you can see like that's like basically like the way you look at the hallway, it's just like it's just a hallway underground with some doors and some very utilitarian rooms. You do also smell wafting from like around the corner a lot of blood. A lot of blood. And something that's not unlike the dried cat, but different.
I think I just like let out like a sharp like
Okay. So, would the humans like to roll idea to see if you have any idea what that message was from Dickie the dog?
I'll take any opportunity to interpret dogs.
Nope.
There's a nat 0 or no,
Nope.
like for the lowest one.
So you guys are like, is he trying to sing? You're like, oh, Dickie must be signaling to us that it's completely safe and there's nothing bad down there.
A musical basement.
Yes. You're like, oh, he's like, this is like a nice place. You think he's signaling to you that this is going to be a nice place to go. What would you
Well, I
like?
was really thrown off by that creepy light bulb, but it sounds like it's gonna be great. Go on down, Clint. Have fun. I will watch the stairs.
I just sit my fat ass down and I look nonplussed.
So I'm gonna try and think back to like the kitchen or dining room, and are there candles or any other better light sources I can recall?
The whole house is electrical, so unfortunately you did not see it. It is wired, which is like incredible. How is it wired? It couldn't be hooked up to like the mainland. Where could the electricity be coming from?
Write that shit down.
Dickie knows, but he can't tell you because he found a
Well,
generator.
Leonard, I think we're going in.
Okay. And Leonard starts like stomping down the stairs, like he's not happy about it, but he's going. Okay. Clint descends into the basement. All right, you get to the. Good luck. You get to the basement. It looks a lot like upstairs, except the bottom is concrete and like so the walls are concrete, but it's a long hallway with a bunch of doors and a door at the end. But at the very, very farthest end of the hallway, you can barely make out the outline of what looks like a woman, like on the ground, like sitting against a wall with her head kind of ragdolled. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to try and make Leonard go into the nearest...
The nearest what?
The nearest room, like the nearest patient room. That's
okay,
close.
okay. So yeah, because you've got an idea of like, okay, these are kind of like, this is a storage closet back here. Like, this is kind of a bathroom. So you shove him into a room. Yeah, it's just like, it's an utterly empty, like, the first room you see is actually completely empty. There's not even furniture. It's just like a concrete cell.
I'll look in like 2 more, but otherwise
Okay.
he can just go in the empty cell.
So you look at another one, and this one is furnished. It's not as nice as the ones upstairs. This one has a little bit more of like prison-y vibes, but it's not like you wouldn't automatically be like, this is evil. It's just not as nice.
It's where we keep the murdery ones.
Yeah. So that's like, you look at one and you like kind of knock over another door just to like see what's going on. And when you open up this door, you see a man laying on the ground. His hands covered in blood. Blood all over the wall next to him. His fingers worn down so that you can see bones sticking out of his fingertips. The smell is awful. His hands have started to decay. He's laying on the ground, but he is breathing, and he is looking at you. And you can tell that the symbol on the wall in blood looks a lot like the one that was on Dr. Brewer's forehead. But this one has been like scraped and partially destroyed, but it looks like that to you. The man on the ground, he's twitching, and he kind of crawls to the side and he says, "I didn't let it in. I wouldn't do it. I called it and I made the door, but when I saw it, I couldn't stand to help it anymore. The other one's helping it now. It's all his fault. Now we'll all die." What you gonna do?
Noted.
Clint is such a
Thank you for sharing.
is hard, you know, like Clint is fucking, you know, he's
Yeah.
cold, man. Like,
So,
he vibes. What? Yeah, Sticky the dog. Did you have?
oh, my quick question was just like, with Ambrose and I at the top of the stairs, are we hearing any of this or no?
You can like hear that a man is talking, and he's like clearly very upset. And I think you hear maybe
Okay.
like one of the things he screams. You hear, "It's all his fault. Now we'll all die."
Hmm.
Clint, whose fault is it?
Dr.
Clint.
Brewers? This guy's?
It's not. No,
Ask
no.
that guy.
It's not my fault. I tried to stop it.
He drew this weird door symbol thing. I kind of think it might have been this.
Ask him if he's been killing people.
Have you been killing people? Just there's a bit of that going around.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. The other one is helping it. Now we'll all die.
I don't know what I can hear.
I assume Clint just goes, he says that he wouldn't do it, but someone else is helping him, and now we'll all die.
We're just gonna be doing this telephone.
Yeah.
Like, ask him who the other one is.
Who's the other one there, Chet?
He's just shaking his head now, and kind of like he lays down on the ground with his eyes open and says, "You'll all die. You'll all die. We're all gonna die." And he like, his head clonks, and you're not sure if he's unconscious or not. His eyes are open. He seems like he's looking at you, but he's kind of just like.
So I want to get, Lenny locked away, and then we might have to, drag that chair down. It's a big basement to explore.
We missed a lot of what you just said, but all we got was drag that wheelchair down here.
Yes, to explore the basement after we
Okay.
lock up Leonard.
Okay,
He's gonna
great.
eat down the stairs.
I'm sure like downstairs would be a little simpler with someone like helping you.
Is there an elevator anywhere?
No, which is a major oversight for a mental hospital.
Right? I feel like stairs are difficult.
Yeah, it's like, what if there's an emergency? There are no ramps in and out of this building. Like, that shit's ridiculous.
Someone should write a law.
I'm sure the protests have probably already started gathering. Only takes 50 years for something like that.
Yay.
Yay.
But will you help me get down the stairs then, Clint?
Yeah. Let me get Leonard locked away first, so that's not a factor.
Good
You're
call.
gonna do what to me?
Games. What?
Get you a lady! I'll bring down a lady!
Okay.
Yeah, we're in his lap, but you know, for safety, we need you in the.
What do you mean for safety? I'm going to protect you from the women. Blanche was a murderer.
You know, Leonard, perhaps, but you've attacked us too, so we're just taking an abundant caution.
Listen, I thought you were a woman. I'm sorry. I know that that's a horrible insult. Clint's a little like, oh, my slender
We just
figure.
need to know where you are. So it's only temporary. We will bring you a fresh woman.
Just
And
keep
it's
me
a
with
great
you.
opportunity to check that the key is what you said it was, which is your end of the deal.
Just try one of the doors. You don't have to put me in there.
We
I
gotta
think we
test
do.
it.
Okay, I want someone roll fast talk.
We need to test it because, like, we need to make sure it locks from the inside. We need someone on the inside to check it.
Beautiful. Both of you roll fast talk.
With advantage? No.
You do not get
There's
advantage.
no advantage.
For we need
No.
someone on the inside to make sure it's locked.
Oh, where's my fast talk? Fuck no.
Amazing.
I have 5 fast talk.
Right. How'd you do, Clint?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, no one's buying it.
Well, I want to go with our classic backstop of threatening violence.
Oh,
Where's
come on! He's like, listen, we're all men here. We know who the real enemy is, okay? And we don't need to act so uncivilized.
I don't like that Leonard is starting to sound like the only person with sense here. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Listen, we can all figure this out together, and don't listen to Alan. He's crazy.
Who's Alan?
The guy in the room there, Fingerless
thank you.
McGee. All right, Alan is crazy. He was a poet and he had too much absinthe or something.
You know, Leonard, what if instead we had an important job for you? Can you take care of Alan while we go and get the women?
Can you protect
do?
Alan from the vicious women?
That I can do! You'll have to untie me first.
Yes. They're women. You could do it with a hand tied behind your back, right?
You know what? You're right.
Oh,
They're
God.
weak and their minds are feeble. I'll go defend
I
Alan.
don't
You
say
bring the
these
women
things.
down here and we'll kill them all together.
Oh, God, I don't like this at all.
This is only acceptable because I am a woman DM, which adds satire to this.
I don't like saying the things that my character is saying. I don't like these words.
I don't like these words. All right, you go get those women and we'll show them what for. And he goes and like sits on Alan's bed in this room and like smiles at you, gives you a big nod.
Am I confident at all that, like, I know the key to that door?
Roll luck.
Pass, 44.
Boom. So there are 4 bronze keys that all look kind of similar, but they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are beautiful little bronze numbers on the doors. So this one is door number 4. And you have key number 4.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
yell...
no, sorry. Room number 1. And you have key number 1. Just so I don't fuck myself up later with that. But yeah. Sorry, what were you doing?
So I'm gonna yell, like, pointing at if there's the other side of the room that he's in, and look, several women, and then as quickly as I can,
Okay.
try and lock the...
Okay, great. He's like, where? You shut the door and it's just like, that bitch is locked. I do want you to know you are standing right next to what you can pretty clearly see now is the corpse of a woman. She's kind of ragdolled and she's like at the end of the hallway, but you're like close enough that you can see her and you can smell her. She is like very dead. There's no blood. Her legs have been dried and they've split, like the bottom half of her body has dried and split open. Like old rotting leather. And it like to expose the bones within. This is really fucked, so you're gonna roll sanity. Passed. Okay, so you're gonna lose 1 sanity point because that is that is still really messed up. Because the bottom half of this woman has been dried out, like kind of perfectly on her torso, and she's just like slumped with like this glassy dead eye stare. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and get my wheelchair friend down the stairs.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say that this is, if you're reasonably careful, that you don't need to roll for this, because going down is easier than going up. These stairs are pretty. These are pretty nice stairs. They're like reasonably sized wooden stairs. And no one's trying to stop you. So we're just going to carefully get Ambrose down the stairs. Dickie, do you join them as well?
I think I just hover at the top of the stairs, like watching intensely.
Beautiful. So you get down there. Yeah, like I said, most of them seem like kind of utility rooms behind you. There's the dead woman at the very end. And there are 4 patient rooms, one of which now holds Leonard and Alan, 2 of which are furnished, one of which is empty. Besides the one that holds Leonard and Alan. That one is also furnished. The lady, she's wearing what looks like a maid uniform, and she is slumped up against a door at the end of the hallway. Yeah, she's kind of sitting against a door at the very end of the hallway.
It looks like maybe they're mummifying people, kind of like your precious cat. I want to kind of look around the utility rooms with like a focus on chemistry, and if I can get like an idea of what's happening based on like some of the materials that they have.
Okay, go ahead. Roll chemistry.
I would like to investigate, but on the subject of Egypt.
Okay. Are you gonna roll art history?
Looking for pyramids.
Yeah, I guess I would do art history again, yeah.
Okay, great. Art history on this dead woman's corpse in the surrounding area.
Well, yes, it's running.
Okay, fantastic. So, like, you guys are, you're looking in the utility closet. Genna says that they're making man jerky, which is an upsetting theory.
Does meat beat?
Yes, meat beats.
I got it.
Gotta beat your meat? Meet your meat. All right.
I don't want to say that.
Fair enough.
But I beat it.
Fantastic. Oh, also, you need a sanity check for the maid. And her horrible rotting body.
I did not pass.
Yeah, so you're going to take a D4 plus 1 of sanity damage.
4 plus 1.
You have not really seen this kind of thing like happen to a person before, especially like a young lady. It's really fucking you up.
So I take, sorry, it was what kind of, it was this, the
1D4?
1D4 of sanity?
Yeah, and then plus 1 to the total.
Plus 1. Cool. I take 4 sanity away.
I was hoping
I'm at 61.
Beautiful. What's your insane? Just
14.
Oh, okay. So we got really mentally well. All right. I was hoping you got 5 because I want to give someone an insanity, but that's fine.
Sorry.
That's okay. We'll get there. This is all the intro. So you're gonna take 4 damage. Now I'm gonna tell you what you found with your art history roll. You shut the door to Leonard's room, or to Alan's room, so you don't really get to look at the thing he drew. I'm gonna say that you're like, but I want to look at the thing, because Clint is like, there's a symbol, and you guys are just gonna like really quickly like open the door, and Leonard's gonna be like, did you bring my women? And you're gonna be like, no, they're wily. We're bringing them down in a sec. You're gonna get a quick glimpse of the like image, and then they're gonna slam the door shut again. And you're gonna say, that looks like somebody drawing. You're gonna say, I've seen images of that size before, and they're to represent a gate. You're like, now I remember in the frieze, that big symbol was a gate.
No Fingers McGee did say something about a gate. That's what Leonard said that the other prisoner liked to be called.
No Fingers
McGee.
Wonderful. Yes, so we have a gate. We have crazy death everywhere. I think we have an illegal alien that has traveled through this gate to start murdering our women. I am a MAGA person, apparently.
Oh no. Okay, that is the theory thus far. Those damn foreigners is our big
They
theory.
keep coming through
thus
those
far.
magical gates.
Yeah, so that's also key that you know is that this is like like it's supposed to be like a magical gate.
Do you remember the monster child that we murdered?
Oh yes, just
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
I think
In a
it's
similar
something like
basement.
that, but plus mummies.
Plus
So, like,
mummies,
monster
plus ancient
shrub-
Egypt. I hope there's more
Exactly.
cats.
Exactly. Yes. Monster, but make it Egypt.
Does Dickie hear any of this?
Yeah, 100%. You were listening to all of this.
So I I think Dickie is sitting here in his thoughts, being like, are these two men actually for real, or are they just babbling about and the nonsense like they usually do? And I'm like thinking back to the movie sets of mummies that I've come across, and I'm thinking to like what they're saying, but I'm also thinking about the sincerity with which they said monster child, and I'm just at the top of the stairs, very pensive, just stewing in thoughts, just looking down.
You're like, this is the
Being like-
situation that I'm in.
Yes.
Is there anything that perhaps I could give Dickie to like pick up a scent?
Would you guys like to spot hidden down here? Oh, we didn't do your chemistry roll. I'm sorry. Let's do the chemistry.
I did pass my chemistry.
You passed the chemistry check. This storage room is so wholesome and innocuous. You're like, none of this could have been used to like jerkify a person. You don't see anything in there that would like dry somebody. It's like there's not even anything that's like really like, I mean, everything was toxic. It's the 1920s, but there's not anything that like would like give someone chemical burns. Or like, as far as you could tell, it's just like reasonable supplies to fix plumbing and paint and like stuff to do little repairs and things, and like some extra clothes. An utterly innocuous storage room. No mummifying tools. Would you like to do just a general spot hidden to like peruse the basement here?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's do that.
I pass.
You did not. Okay, so you're like really taking your
What do I
time
get
in
past?
the. Okay. You're really taking your time in the supply closet, Clint. You're like, there's no way this is just a normal supply closet. Like, I really gotta look. They must have some weird shit. But you look that thing head to toe. There is nothing weird or suspicious in there. Totally normal supply closet that looks like reasonably level of used. Ambrose, you are looking at the body with one of your extra magnifying glasses on one of your ones that are still intact, and you noticed that along the floor from Alan's room, along the floor past the maid, and then out another set of stairs are scorch marks on the ground. Like, it looks like at various places, but enough to kind of leave a trail. There's been sparks and heat on this cement floor, and it looks like it encompassed like the maid as well.
Interesting. And so it's from the stairs to the lady?
Well, I mean, I guess directionally you're not sure.
Yeah,
but
like that's what's connecting?
Yeah, it's connecting Alan Harding's room with some stairs that lead back up. That are not the ones you came down.
Like, Dickie, come here! I have met my nemesis once again. Stairs. And I cannot go up them.
Come down the stairs. I kind of just hover at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm. You're not vibing with this area. That is fair. That feels like a thing a dog would like not be into.
Come, boy. Come here. Come, Dickie. Come.
I think I do that thing where the dog like comes like a few steps at a time, and it's like little tail wag because it's like also kind of scared, and it's like I'm trying.
I'm like, oh, what do I have in my hand? I have something in my hand. Oh, there's something in my hand. Do you want that thing in my hand? Come, Dickie. Come.
Right.
Yay, wonderful, Dickie. Dickie, do you see those stairs? I cannot go up them. So I need you to go up those stairs and see if you can find something. Clues. I need to look for clues.
Find clues, clue dog.
Please. Two dog, go. Find clues.
Bring us a MacGuffin. Dickie, would you like to roll spot hidden? Or
Yes.
if you have, let's see, do you have like track?
I do have track.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll track. So you're gonna kind of like, you've clocked the scorch marks.
I
and
succeed.
like the weird smells. Fantastic. So you go right up the stairs. The weird thing to you is you're not picking up a scent of whatever left the marks. You're just picking up the like smell of like the concrete or like the stairs, like the effects of like the heat. And you're following that and you get upstairs and you end up just like outside, like behind the mansion. You get up outside and you smell very clearly, oh, this is where Ambrose got the dead cat. And you walk up and you're kind of following this trail and you can smell that. And then you realize going off into the woods, into the dark, dense woods, you can smell more dried, decaying bugs and animals. And that kind of track of like, you're not smelling the thing that left the tracks, but you're like smelling the death and decay in its path. And that goes off into the woods.
I think I like whip around and I'm like, and kind of like,
yeah, turn back around, point. What would our gentleman in the basement like to do?
I'm eager to follow the dog. I
Great.
do, as I spend too much time in the spy closet, I want to grab vinegar and bleach, if those are easily available.
We're gonna burn it down
Absolutely.
again.
Yeah. Yep.
It's gonna just blow up every building we go to.
You're carrying
Just
a
in
lot of
case.
stuff at this point. But I'm gonna allow it. But anything else, and we might need to have some kind of overload, like whatever they say in video games when you're like too weighted down.
encumbered.
You're encumbered.
Yeah, you're encumbered. You might be encumbered soon, because that's a lot of
Fair
stuff.
enough.
So, but okay, I'll let you take, like, they got, you know, a little jug of these things that you're able to, like, shove in your massive man pockets and run off.
And then in addition to all of my things, I must bring the wheelchair man.
Right,
up the
so
stairs.
that is going to
Upstairs.
take a strength check, because now we're going upstairs, and upstairs
How's
is
it
hard.
go without me?
Good to go. 10.
Beautiful. So, very carefully, these stairs are so much better than the ones on the beach. You get Ambrose all the way up, and you are outside, in back of the, you actually see the door, like, from the laundry room. It's next to this, like, basement outlet, and you are outside, and in front of you, you just see Dickie the dog pointing forward towards the forest, and a dense, dark forest in front of you.
I think I also like, I'm pointing, but I also kind of like look at them and I'm just like,
Dickie,
You guys think
follow
it
your
could be safe?
nose.
We could burn the forest down first, and then it wouldn't be so ominous as we looked for whatever remained.
I mean, we could start a forest fire. I mean, we could. There's no bad ideas in the brainstorm.
I will also point out that you guys notice that, like, looking off to your right and your left, there appears to be, it's not like a paved road, but it's obviously like a path meant for people to like walk into the island into another direction. You're
Well,
not
I guess we
sure-
wouldn't want to burn down the wheelchair path. We'll save that as plan B.
Yes, I think it's always good to have Plan B of destroy everything in our back pocket. So I definitely support this. But I say we follow the dog's nose and see if it can take us to find this monster, but make it Egypt.
I think at that point, like I whip around and I kind of like,
So he's doing
Only I smoke
sad
dog.
whispers. Do you guys want to roll idea?
Let's do it.
Good.
Okay.
Not good.
Okay, so, Dickie, how about you tell Clint, like, what that sad noise is meant to express? Clint gets it, Ambrose does not get it.
yes, just I cannot smell. There is no smell. How the fuck am I supposed to lead you through?
Ah, yes. The dog is like,
We
I
trust
can't...
you unconditionally.
I thought you could smell the death, though.
Oh, that's well, yeah. But I
Ambrose, you
like,
think that the dog is just scared. You think he's just like scared of whatever is out there.
Okay, well, you know what I always say. Confidence is more important than competence, so I'm just gonna go wheel towards the forest.
You're just gonna wheel off? Okay, I will tell you at this point.
Why not? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it spectacularly.
So it is late afternoon. It's not like about to be sunset. You have a couple hours, but it is like later in the afternoon. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, the murdering monster can wait, right?
Okay.
No big rush right now. There's like a serial killer on the loose on this island of a very limited size.
I mean, for all we know, we caught the serial killer, Leonard.
He said he only killed one lady though, and it was the lady who he saw him kill, which means he didn't kill the other lady.
And I know we've fostered this culture of honesty here at this great island, but I also don't know that I can fully trust him on his word about that.
But also, he seems to clearly only want to kill women, and the body upstairs was a man, right? The dentist, I believe.
He is confused us for women too, so you never know.
I feel like with the amount of destruction done to that body, at some point he would have well, I guess he could have killed him first, and then... Well, no, I'm gonna stick with this idea. I feel like there's a little too much destruction to that body for him to not realize it was a man and keep going. I have a hunch, and I'm just gonna go.
All right, he's just going for it.
I think at this point, I'm just like, kind of let out a big dog sigh, like, and then I run out ahead.
That is such a thing that they do. They give such big dog size.
I do want to check that my gun is loaded.
Okay, great. Yep, it is loaded.
Good, wonderful.
You have 50 shells on your lap that were also there.
They're loose. They're
Damn,
just
he's got a fucking arsenal on me.
I assumed it was a box, but it is funnier to think he's just got them in his lap and he's trying not to drop them. So you head out into the woods, and so you're kind of following Dickie, right?
I'm still using my track ability, just with eyes.
Yeah, also with eyes. We're gonna say we're walking for a bit. Y'all walk for like 10-15 minutes. You're following Dickie. Dickie, you're definitely continuing to pick up a trail of like various dead critters. There's like a dried out.
Are they noticing the dead critters as we go?
Yeah, so I was gonna say there's like a dried out squirrel, and Dickie, you can like point that out to them. So the bigger items, like the humans can definitely see. Some of them, like it's like a bug was like popped basically. So like there's no bug left, but you like smell the remnants of a bug.
I think I pick up the dried up squirrel by the tail and just gently place it on Ambrose's lap.
Wonderful! Yes! Thank you, Dickie!
Beautiful.
We found another one! See, I told you, when there's dried animals, there's a murderer.
Great, yep. So you got another dried out squirrel, or another dried out critter. It looks pretty much the same.
One of each.
Is this maybe like the fifth one we've come across?
Yeah, he's just piled up. Like there's like a dried out rabbit. There's like a dried out lizard.
I'm gonna like after Dickie like leaves, I'm gonna like drop it behind me as like a breadcrumb so we can get our way out.
He can follow the dead animals back. Brilliant.
Exactly.
After about like 20 minutes of walking through the woods, following a trail of death and debris, y'all come out of the other side of these woods into a much like a clearer area. You can see the road again, so you see like another portion of the road. When you look off to your right, you see the road and then more woods. When you look forward, you can see the end of the island, and you can see the tippy top of a lighthouse at the very end of the island. Between kind of the woods to your right and the lighthouse all the way at the end, there's more woods, kind of same situation over to the left, and then there's some what looks like beaches, some kind of rocky, messy, not as nice as the beach you pulled up on, beaches that are like towards the end of the island past this like other patch of woods.
Are there more dead animals?
I'm gonna have him roll track again because we followed this for about 20 some minutes.
Pass.
Okay, great. Yes, he could definitely like it's sparser now, but Dickie, you can definitely tell that it's still going like across the island, still going forward.
We go.
Okay, great. So if you're going to just keep following the path, you're going to go all the way to the very tippy end of the island, and you're going to get to a lighthouse.
That sounds right.
The lighthouse has multiple stories, and you can't see much from outside. It just looks like a lighthouse.
Can I listen?
You absolutely can.
Pass.
It sounds like small little pops. Or little sparks. Coming from inside the lighthouse.
Okay. Can I also smell through my spot hidden?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, roll spot hidden.
Pass.
You actually don't smell anything in here? The trail of dead animals has gone cold. Yeah, you don't really see anything. What you do smell is that back that away, down on that rocky beach, you smell like the remnants of a fire. Like somebody like started like a little cook fire out there. But you don't smell anything out from the lighthouse. It doesn't smell like there's been a person in there in a very long time.
I think I do like 2 or 3 circles, and then I sit facing the lighthouse, and I kind of look back at them, and then I look back at the lighthouse for a moment, and then like a beat later, I kind of like stand up and I start like sniffing in the air, like toward the beach.
Okay.
Just sniffing.
Would you guys like to roll idea?
No idea.
Let me roll.
Clint, you're like, nope. Okay, you're both like, wow, he brought us all the way to this lighthouse. This lighthouse must be very, very important. And you're like, don't get distracted by the lovely smells of the beach, Dickie.
I bet the dentist is in the lighthouse. I'm gonna go towards the lighthouse.
But you just open up the door?
Can I open up the door?
Yeah.
I would like to open up the door.
Okay, so you throw open the door of the lighthouse. It's pretty sparse. It's very dusty. You're immediately like, whoa. It's got a bed with just the mattress, like no bed sheets or coverings. It's got like a small kind of kitchenette situation going on where somebody could just like cook like one serving meals on like a tiny stove. But there's really not much in here. There's like a very raggedy rug. Besides that,
I'm just gonna shout like, is anyone in here?
You do notice stairs on the ground floor that lead up to a shut door, like one of those in the ceiling, like a trap door, but it's like one of the, like if you're trying to get into like an attic or something, you'll like swing the door down, like it's like one of those at the top of the stairs. No one answers you.
Uppies, please, uppies.
Up. Okay, you want to go up?
Well, I can't, but I would like to know what's up there.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and climb up to the 2nd floor.
Okay, great. So you're gonna go up and you're gonna try the door?
Yep.
Okay. What is your strength?
55.
Oh, you're gonna do a strength check, but it's gonna be hard. It's a hard strength check.
Pass. 13.
Passed. Fantastic. So it seems like something's really like stuck on top of that. Really like, and you just really like, oh no, we gotta figure out what's going on here. So you smash the door open. And it like flings open and you poke your head up into the 2nd floor. What you see is not like anything you have ever seen before. It looks like bubbles or like spheres of gas rolling over each other in this ever-changing thickness and width and length. All of these bubbles, some popping and coming together, like oil congealing and dissipating and recongealing. It's almost transparent, but it shines like very like thin bubbles, but with a greasy tint. You see little veins almost, but they're just red light, like little electric shocks between the bubbles. The bubbles are rolling and congealing toward you. First, we're going to do a sanity roll.
Did not pass.
Did not pass. Let me see. Yeah, so you're gonna take 2d6. Because this is you can feel the electricity in the air, and you can smell the disgusting gas of its body, and it is immaterial and it is transparent, but it is definitely coming towards you.
And it definitely needs a shower, apparently.
Yes. All right, so that's.
So I took 8 damage. 8 insanity.
Let's go! All right, you get a temporary insanity. So I want you to roll against your intelligence real quick. We're going to see if you understand what you're looking at or if your brain represses it.
I failed. 90.
You failed. So you are going to faint. You faint dead away, like immediate blackness in front of your eyes. And you fall away down the stairs. You completely like, blah, 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 blah. The trapdoor slams shut behind you. And when you open your eyes, you're at the bottom of the stairs. And I'm going to have you take fall damage. So that's going to be 1d6. Or wait, how much HP do you have? It's just down some stairs. It's 1d4. Excuse me. 1d4.
9 HP total, now 7.
Okay, yep. So you like clonk, boom, boom. You fall hard because you were unconscious. But then that final like smack at the bottom of the stairs, you open your eyes. What happened? You were opening the door, and then you fell. You don't remember anything that happened after you opened the door.
Well, I better go back. I just fell.
He gets his sanity back too, right?
No, that's still gone. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, you get stuck in a loop.
So you're just like, oh, I better try that again.
Getting a little old. Try again.
Is anyone else want to do anything, or we're just gonna let him kind of like get back in there?
I'll be like, Clay, whoa, are you alright?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good up there.
I mean, you just fell downstairs.
Yeah, haven't we
You
all?
look terrible.
Yeah, I think that's
alright.
a little like.
We've seen so many monsters and dead bodies.
Well, I just meant like more physical
I swear I
trauma.
got
Falling
this.
down the stairs seemed like a lot. I didn't know you see something up there?
No, I didn't even get the door open. But that's what.
No, you very much
I'll
did
be
get the
right
door
back.
open. Well, okay.
What did you do,
I'm
Dickie?
like-
Yeah.
I think when the door slammed and he fell down the stairs, I jumped back and was like, woo woo, because I was
Yeah.
scared. Then like I sniffed him and I was like making sure he was okay. But he insisted on going back up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I think me still being a bit frightened, I'm like, oh fuck no. Like I'm gonna keep an eye on y'all, but like I'm gonna be outside the lighthouse.
That's amazing.
correct.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
like that is insane behavior. I'm not just trying to play this game safe, by the way. I'm like literally, no, this is what my dog would do.
No, yeah, Dickie's a professional. Dickie is rational. Dickie does not know these men. He's like, got a dog's desire to generally protect people, but like he's not here for bullshit. So Dickie posts up like at the open doorway. Dickie like slams the door open like but is like outside of the lighthouse. Like looking,
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, great. Ambrose is just like nervously in his chair on the first floor, watching Clint attempt this again. So Clint, you're gonna walk up, you're gonna give that door a good shove, and it pops open this time, and you're gonna stick your head in. And when you look, there are all these orcs that are roiling over each other.
Fascinating and novel.
And da-da-da-da-da. And you're gonna roll for sanity again, because you're seeing them again. For the first time.
92.
Okay, you did not pass then, is what I'm getting from that. Great. So you're gonna roll. Is it 2d6 again? No, okay, it's gonna be 1d6. Because there's some part of you that is like, this is happening to me again. 5?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, roll against your intelligence again.
89.
Oh my god.
Does he come back down the stairs?
you dead ass go, there's nothing up here, guys. You just think it's some weird island fog. You've decided. This is some weird island fog.
Oh.
And that's what you think it is. And that is what you continue to think it is as it reaches out to you. As you're shouting back down to the group, there's nothing up here, guys. A glob coalesces out of these oily bubbles until it is thick. Until it's thick enough to have some mass and is no longer gas, but but solid. It springs toward you and latches to your face. And this horrible muck starts to go over your mouth, so you can't even scream through it without tasting its oily, disgusting mass. Ambrose and Dickie, you both see this as he kind of stumbles backwards a little bit. Huh?
Oh, okay. We literally see him stumble backward and we see this thing attached to him.
And you see this thing on his face, and you see these bubbles start to roll down the staircase. So both of you roll against your sanity.
All right. Ooh.
99.
Oof. Nope.
2d6 was it?
2d6.
I rolled. Okay. Is a sanity check? Can we use luck points on that or no?
I also got 8.
You can't. You cannot use luck on sanity or luck.
Okay. Yeah, I did not pass. I didn't fail by too much, but
Okay, but you did not pass, so it's going to be 2d6. So roll. If you fail, you take that damage, and then you're going to roll against your intelligence. Well, you know what? I'm going to say you're standing there what something is happening to Clint. So we're going to go straight into temporary insanities because I don't want everyone to just fucking faint. So you guys are going to get temporary insanities. I'm going to ask you to roll a d10 and tell me what you get.
2.
1.
Okay, Dickie, all of a sudden your little dog brain, this is the step too far for your dog brain. And you actually, it's like a blank slate is wiped. As far as you know, you were on a boat listening to a man tell silly stories, and now you're here looking at this thing attack that guy's face. You don't really remember who these two are except they were on the boat. You don't know how you got here. You don't know what this thing is. You don't recognize any of these smells. Your memory of the whole weekend from the moment before we landed to now is gone.
That's the best case scenario of this die roll, right?
Yeah.
All my trauma is gone.
All my trauma is gone. You're just all of a sudden here with two guys you don't know and some horrible thing on the stairs.
Okay.
So these are temporary insanities. They will go away naturally at some point, but you don't get to know when. I know when. Mm-hmm. Ambrose, what did you roll?
2.
You rolled a 2. Ambrose, your legs didn't work. You were already struggling with your legs, and now you're realizing the damage was even worse than you thought. Your arms don't work. You were so deeply damaged that your arms don't work now.
That's not good, because that's how I move.
It's unfortunate for you. We are now in combat, as you can imagine. You've got a horrible pod thing over your face and over your mouth and nose. Dickie, it is now your turn. The monster has done his turn by launching a pod at our good buddy Clint.
Okay. So the situation is that Clint is at the top of the stairs.
Dickie, yeah, so let's be clear. The situation to Dickie is that you are standing next to a building that's near a beach. There is a man at the top of the stairs with some gunk on his face and another guy in a wheelchair. There are also these horrifying weird orbs crawling downstairs towards this man and towards the first floor.
Towards Clint or Ambrose? I know I
towards
don't know
Clint.
their name.
Yeah, towards him right now. Because he's closest, so it's crawling towards him right now.
Okay.
we're gonna die here.
Well, okay.
Frank's gonna be like,
think-
what
here's what's up.
happened?
I was like, here's what's up.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, clearly my dog instincts tell me that whatever the fuck these orbs are, they're bad. And if there's one thing I know as the great-great-grandfather of Lassie, it's that I'm gonna save some motherfuckers
There we
from some
go.
troublesome situations.
Yes.
So I think first I'm going to launch up the stairs and
Okay.
try. Ooh, gosh, this is gonna be hard. I'm going to try to do something to drag Clint down the stairs.
Okay,
It has to
okay.
be fast, so it might not be graceful, and I'm
Right.
hoping I don't injure him, but that may be a possibility. I know you're the DM. I'm
You
sorry,
just-
but
let's
I'm
just go
like,
with
telling
bite.
you, like,
And you're just gonna pull him
Yes.
down.
okay,
Clint went
I
back for
rolled a 3.
seconds. Well, so you made the you rolled the brawl check and you passed. Is that what you're? So you
I
have to.
rolled 1d3 and I got a 3.
So you have to roll against the percentage first.
The percentage.
Yes. So sorry, you're gonna roll against because I'm seeing if you like get a grip on him. So I'm assuming you don't want to damage
the
him.
fighting one.
Yes. Yes.
Got it. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So you're
Well,
gonna
this
like
might not go.
on his leg and try to drag him down.
Ooh. Okay. Wait. I rolled a 27. My fighting is 25. Can I use 2 luck points?
Absolutely.
I
Yep.
will do that.
Okay, great. So you get a grip on Clint and you drag him down the stairs to the first floor. So now he is farther away from this horrible thing. He does still have a glob on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Clint, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and rip it off my face.
Okay, great. So this is going to be a strength check, and it's actually a doubly hard strength check.
With pizzazz.
I do pass with luck, with 3
Okay.
luck.
All right. So I'm gonna say that you reach out and you grab like a fucking gardening trowel and like just kind of scrape this thing off of your face. You manage to get some leverage and like flick it off of your face. Incredible. Do you want to move? So that's your action for the turn. Do you want to also move?
Yeah, I want to start running towards the exit. Of the
Okay,
lighthouse.
so we are running towards the door. It is now Ambrose's turn. Ambrose, your legs are however your legs usually are, and you are convinced your arms don't work. What would you like to do?
Because like, push me out of here.
Okay, you are going to scream for help.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
I can't
great.
move my arms. Push me out of here.
Right, fantastic. It is the monster's turn,
Or leave me to die. You could do that. I'll take one for
Um,
the team.
and it comes
I can take it.
down. It comes down the stairs, and it gets like as close as it can to Ambrose, and then it's bubbling, and it's bubbling, and then it backs away and goes back
Hell
up the
yeah.
stairs to its little room upstairs.
It's allergic to money.
And that is where I'm going to cut it tonight.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I can't fucking believe that. Did we give you damage from the thing on your face, Clint?
No.
Okay, you should take damage from the thing on your face. And also from the thing being on your face, I'm going to ask you to take another d6. We're also going to take some damage from that.
Ooh, I'm down to 3 health.
Oh, what? How much damage did you take? Sorry. I roll damage, you roll sanity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you roll the 1d6 is for your sanity. And I'm about to tell you what you lost here. So that's you just lost 5 HP. Where does
Okay.
that get you? Huh?
I'm at 2.
You're at 2. Okay, so you're rough. That was not great. That thing, it feels like it burnt your throat and like was starting to like burn your insides. You also you feel like yourself weaken, like you're less of yourself now after this, and you're actually going to permanently lose 4 points of power. So your POW. And with y'all booking it towards the exit, push it, Ambrose, I assume, that is where we are going to call it this evening. Wow. Thank you so much to the brave and I really thought we were gonna lose Clint. Wow,
I
Dickie.
thought Clint was gonna die, and then I was just gonna slowly be absorbed because I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
And then Dickie would go get Frank.
And then the next time would just be Roby and Dylan and like 2 more people rowing up that we haven't met before.
I was thinking about it though, because I was just like, honestly, like if Dickie wasn't the kind of stunt dog he was, he probably would have just booked it.
Yeah, I don't know these people, but that's very like dogs are so ingrained to like love and protect humans that
Right.
I don't feel like that's weird that you were like, no, get away from that. But yeah, we'll just remember, I'll remind you for next time, but Ambrose is now a complete quadriplegic. Dickie is not.
Doesn't know who the fuckers are.
Does not know anything that's happened. Dickie has no clue.
Oh,
It was,
man.
you were on a boat and then you got attacked by some gross orbs. Clint, you still feel like there was nothing there the first time you went up. So you're like, where did that come from?
Guys.
Where did that fucking thing come from? Yeah, and that's where we're going to end it for this time. It's almost sunset on the island. Y'all just saw something in a lighthouse. Didn't like it. So now we have an amnesiac dog, a quadriplegic, and Clint. And we're going to see what you guys do with it next time. Very exciting session, y'all. We really learned a lot and saw some things. So that was great. I'm so happy with your choice to just march through the woods.
Yeah, had to be done.
But confidence before competence.
That's right.
I love it. Thank you so much to my investigators. Thank you so much to Genna for being a great mod and tech support. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in and to everybody who subbed and follows. Y'all are super duper awesome. You know what? We're going to give a fucking brawl check to Dickie for grabbing him and pulling him out. Yeah, I'm super excited for next time. Thank you guys so much. We'll see if Frank wakes up. Bye, everybody.
Bye.